네, 다섯 번째 팀은 이어서 다섯 번째 팀의 발표가 있겠습니다. 다섯 번째 팀은 한국해양대학교 이준혁, 동아대학교 김성환, 최소정 학생으로 구성되어 있으며 해양 플랭크 펀드 개설을 통한 플랭크 금융 활성화 방안 연구라는 주제로 발표하겠습니다. 발표자들 나와주십시오.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are Doma University and Haeang University students. First presenter is Sojang Choi. Second presenter is Junhyung Lee. Last presenter is Song-Han Kim. We are going to have a presentation about plant finance activation plan through the development of offshore plant pond. Let's see the contents. We will present in the order of introduction of our study, current status of shipping pond, second of offshore plants, finally expected impact and conclusion. At first, the introduction of purpose and contents of our study. Shipbuilding market is entirely depressed situation. In 2012, the order quantity fell sharply due to the European finance crisis. This graph shows a rapid decrease. In the first half of this year compared to previous one. This graph proved it. In 2011, among the octane of the big three companies of Korea, the amount of the order of offshore exceeded their merchant ship and market share in offshore plants. Korean shipbuilding companies take most portion of the world as well. According to this diagram, the amount of shipbuilding of Samsung heavy industry, the sum of drill ship and marine facility increases from 60% last year to 90% in the half of this year. This shows the trend of shipbuilding industry are changing due to long-lasting high oil price and economic recession. However, even though the many of offshore plants are rated Korean company, it is not effective to the wealth of Korea, and its profitability is mere as well. Compared to merchant ship, this uses 80 to 90% of Korean raw material, and offshore plants only uses 20 to 30%. Present government's will and effort is considerable. Government announced 83 billion project by KIAT, Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology. Offshore plant equipment will come under here. Also, KNOC, Korean National Oil Corporation, forecasts overseas expansion and shows tangible research. If KNOC ordered offshore plants, Korea state condition to use domestic equipment. That is consistently government's leading effort are needed to develop offshore plants. This is end of my section. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lee Jun-hyuk. I'm Maritime Korean University student. I'm second prisoner in this presentation. I start my presentation. Now, we will look about current stage of shipping funds. The first shipping fund was launched in last 2000 by SIC Ship Investment Company Act. Shipping fund has interest in Korea industry or not. When you think about structure, SIC they are claiming SPCs characterize loan and investment from various sources. Because currently banks are trying to raise their BIS, SIC seek to increase its ratio of fund and bonds. To secure their profitability, they contract shipbroking with shipping companies or consignors. When we analyze shipping fund in shipping finance market, we can see it is in economic recession, but shipping fund has taken a role of helper in shipping finance market and shipping companies, and also example of early closure. So we can conclude shipping fund is very important in shipping finance market. Offshore market is promising. To make progress steadily on domestic offshore plan industry, offshore plan finance activation measures from funds are necessary. So, what are our plans? Then, do you think about possibility of funds for offshore finance activations? We suggest solution on transaction structure and method about offshore funds. To begin with examining offshore plan project financing situation, public recognition is imperceptible and more exclusive than shipping finance. But established funds enable to disperse risk of finance agent to compose stable portfolio as well as public operating effect. Overall, verification and test operation with private offering form is essential, and also long fund period time and profitability guarantee would be main target to solve this problem. Fortunately, government published 2012 tax revision on August 8. Among its contents, income deduction clause about long-term saving fund, which is called Nasdaq funds. In Korean, say Jaehyung funds, has been released. This should help offshore finance to be a good invest incentives. Direct transaction offshore plan finance is cash cow business if security of mining and profitability are retained. However, bank and ship owners can be uncomfortable as it has to operate on a large scale of capital. And to decrease bank and ship owners' burden at the same time to secure their capital raise, funds are urgent. So, if consistent demand for petroleum sales guarantees, private and public offering would become easier. By low capital ratio, we can expect home and foreign fund raise would be simpler. This would enhance bargaining power on use of domestic equipment. So that means shipbuilding industry more progress than previous fund activation. Okay, let's look at the table. If capital structure change like this, capital cost of bank and ship owner would be decreased. From this new structure, we can export low market value and low capital costs as well. That means we can exercise the diverse option to ship owner. Now it's end of my turn. Next card present as follows. Thanks for my listening.
Next, I am the last presenter, Tom Hwan Ki, and from a university student. Recently, because of jaw surgery, I have a problem in English pronunciation. Please understand my words carefully. I will have a presentation of this page continuously. One of the problems of shipping funds is that hardness to accept public investor. On our suggested option fund, we work out a way to evaluate the rank of technique, risk, and credit. To get an easier and clear investment remedy, we constitute technical evaluation vector as follows. With the example of two sheets, we take concrete step of evaluating technique. The probability is measured by operating margin rate compared to the other receiving, and the variability is measured by overall equipment effectiveness, and then it ranked from those results. So this suggests easier way to rank A, B, C of evaluation basis to investor. The most important thing we want to talk about this presentation is plans for handling complicated and exclusive offshore finance support. This is our expectation and conclusion through our offshore fund fund. Capitalization from fund is more complicated compared to original capital structure. However, we anticipate positive result from it. First, it is that fund investment company can be profitable from fund establishment. Second, bank or operator is able to prevent unreasonable capital and increase financial stability. Also, the government make progress on overseas resources development by attracting private capital. Operator expect to enhance their capacity. So, that is private companies or financial institutions can be connected to the investor progress as a result. The thing we need to solve when it comes to fund establishment are here. To be offshore living country, the government should take a self-directing investment at this moment when the financial gap is relieved. First, it is fostering offshore fund export. This should be not only technician but also self-regulating dealer. Second, it is required to find out optimal solution for public investor. But present Union Finance Center, which is specialized on shipping finance is on construction of diverse devices. Nonetheless, there is no device which can measure and manage risk or credit proportion on PF and neither to provide objective information. So finally, it is necessary to build such device and to advance offshore finance just like shipping finance. We sincerely respect Union Finance Center's initiative to promote throughout offshore finance for activation. This is our presentation. We do appreciate your attention. Thank you.
네, 다섯 번째 팀의 발표 잘 들었습니다. 네, 이어서 심사위원분들이 질문을 받도록 하겠습니다.
제가 역할이 자꾸 사소하게 지적하는 역할만 하게 되는데, 뭐 예를 들면 아까 저기에서 한 2개만 더 앞으로 한번 보내볼래요? 네, 그 페이지인데 저기에 보면 이제 사실은 이제 때론 아마 여러분들이 슬라이드 만드는 과정에서 한국말로 예전 때 준비하는가 하고 영어로 만드니까 굉장히 좀 당혹스러운 느낌을 많이 가지거든요. 특히 이런 부산을 금융허브로 만드는 뭐 정책적인 주장을 할 경우에 특히 그래요. 왜냐하면 우선 금융중심지라는 그 자체가 우리나라처럼 정부가 금융중심지 지정했다는 사실, 그리고 부산이 금융중심지로 지정받았다는 사실을 한국말이 아닌 영어로 이제 영어를 쓰는 사람하고 이야기를 하기 시작하면 납득시키기 굉장히 힘들어요. 왜 정부가 금융중심지라고 왜 지정을 하나? 굉장히 어려운 이야기거든요. 마찬가지로 표현이 상당히 좀 어려운데 이런 쪽을 보면 expectation and conclusion 해갖고 expectation no fund이나 스펠링이 틀리잖아요. 이처럼 중요한 R자가 빠지면 안 되는 거라. 그 다음에 expectation through fund라고 그러면 해석을 한다 치더라도 그게 저걸 보는 영어로 요해가 되느냐? 안 된다는 말이죠. 뭐 의미한 건 알겠지만 같은 한국 사람이기 때문에 아마도 expected benefits from creating offshore funds 이 말 아니겠어요, 그죠? 그러면 그렇게 써야지. 이게 별 길지도 않은데 expectation no fund 이러면 저게 무슨 소린가 할 수밖에 없거든요. 그래서 슬라이드를 만들 때도 내가 여러분들 그 다음에 이제 챌린지 부분에 가서도 마찬가지예요. 상당히 어려움이 많거든요. 이걸 영어로 표현하면 한국말로 표현하면 우리끼리 다 양해하고 넘어갈 수 있는 표현이 영어로 표현하면 말이 되나? 이런 생각도 많이 들거든요. 그러니까 여러분들이 그런 걸 잘 경험을 쌓아가면서 그러나 사실은 우리끼리 뭐 금융중심이 합치다 열심히 이야기해봐야 소용이 없거든요. 결국은 뭐 우리나라 전체 또는 국제사회 세계에서 우리가 금융중심이 되는 것이 의미가 있으니까 그래서 표현들을 어떻게 하면 맞는가 어떻게 하는 어떤 톤으로만 하는 것이 적절한가. 그러니까 섣불리 저 같은 경우는 뭐 우리가 직업상으로 만나가지고 부산이 금융중심이란 말을 말 그대로 표현 안 합니다. 부산 is 뭐 financial center 이라면 뭐 무슨 소리 하는 거야 이라고 그러니까 그건 굉장히 그 사람 트럼으로 보고 표현하는 방법이 완전히 어프로치하는 방법이 완전히 달라요. 그래서 이제 그런 거를 좀 경험을 했으면 좋겠다는 말씀을 드립니다.
예, 말씀 감사합니다. 혹시 더 추가적인 질문 없으시면 질문 이것으로 마치도록 하겠습니다. 예, 이것으로 다섯 번째 팀의 발표를 모두 마치도록 하겠습니다. 네, 감사합니다. 마지막으로 여섯 번째 팀의 발표가 있겠습니다. 여섯 번째